General Kochar, let me quickly bring in Major General Rajan Kochar. Sir, the burden sharing argument, General, Trump has long argued that NATO is unfair, it's not doing what it's supposed to do, the entire GDP, the 2% that you had to spend on military. From a military point of view, is this still a Donald Trump doctrine, or is this a pressure tactic at play?
Thank you, Kabir. A very interesting discussion. I've also heard the ambassador. See, you have to understand that why NATO came into place, and especially most of the NATO countries which are powerful today have a proximity to Russia, because that was the basic aim of the alliance, to contain the Russians. And the Russians also had this grievance against the NATO, that they were planning to encircle Russia in a manner, then trying to expand the alliance, trying to include Ukraine, other countries into the alliance. So there is no way, I think, Donald Trump as a president of the United States can wish away the importance of NATO. And this particular aspect, when he talks about that NATO is not contributing enough and I'm contributing more to that, is more to do with his announcement in America, where he wants to project that the America make America great again, because ultimately he wants to curtail the spending, the resource which is going out of America in maintaining this alliance. He wants a kind of a parity in terms of spending, which is not practically possible. Because NATO over the years, because of the US umbrella, never went about enhancing its armed forces budget. It was around 2%. Today also it's around 2% of the GDP. And Donald Trump was all the time emphasizing that you want to make it 5% of the GDP, because of less dependence on the United States.
You're right. He does have a credible point over there militarily, that, you've been relying on US for so long. Where are the goods? What are you bringing onto the table? We can understand
he has
that.
A credible point, and he's talking sense. See,
but the ambassador thinks that this is not a breaking point yet, General. Do you think this is the breaking point for the NATO alliance, from, collective security alliance to now, a conditional reset where interest takes over this partnership, interest-based partnership rather?
Very interesting. See, I would not like to totally say that the ambassador is not right. I would like to say that this is the beginning of the breakup, because the process has started.
Okay.
And it may not happen in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. But ultimately, I think the epitaph of this alliance is done. And I don't foresee in times to come this alliance again rejuvenating as a threat to the Russians, because basically if you go back into history, Kabir, when you look at the Warsaw Pact and how the things shaped up as a countervailing force to the NATO, because right now Russians don't have any kind of a forceful alliance as such to challenge this alliance of the Americans. So I think Russians would be very happy. They would be having a vodka today, and they would be having your cheers.
So the minute Spanish Prime Minister shrugged it off, there were vodka cheers, vodka shots in Kremlin.